Okay, let's go.
All right, this is a quick walkthrough for the how to manage the AI box. So it'll come powered off. You can take the lid, and all you need to do is press the button once, and it will start powering on. This is what it looks like whenever it is loading. It's going to take about a minute and a half to get all set up. So I'll kind of walk you through what's going on inside. Inside, there is a Raspberry Pi, there is a battery, and there is a thermal printer, along with some electronics that are going on in here. There's also, on the side here, 2 NFC cards that you can use to see how to use OpenAI in Azure and how the project was built. All right, the battery life will last about maybe 8 hours turned on. So hopefully you can turn it off in between, like at night, but I think it's even lasted longer than 8 hours when I've gone through it. The main problem I've ever had is whenever the cables might come loose, in which case I'll provide images for that, but you want to just make sure that these jumpers are securely in here. And I will put it into the case like this so that it will fit nicely. Now this has shown up, so we give this about maybe another 10-15 seconds, and then it will be ready. All right, so now it should be ready to go. My test is basically move it up or move it down, move it up. All right, this looks good. So we're going to press it and just say, hey, we want some bad advice. It will then start printing out. It'll do for a little bit, it'll pause, and then it'll finish it up. All right, in our case, our bad advice is lick a flagpole. And whenever you're pulling it, you want to make sure to pull it up and just give it a quick tug. Otherwise, if you try pulling on it like this, it'll be bad. If you notice here, this is a little line that shows that we're running out of paper. The way to replace the paper is to take this, pull on this right here, pull out the old piece of paper, put in a new piece of paper, and then just make sure to pull a little bit and push down. Again, remember, don't pull like this because it'll just do that, or don't pull it down because the teeth of it are on top. So, okay. There we go, and pull it kind of at an angle. All right, so now we have new paper loaded. The only other thing is sometimes there is offline mode. If the network is having problems, it will, after 3 seconds, it will time out and print an offline mode one, which is some cached ones. You'll notice it has that because there's those 3 little dots right there. That is essentially it. Oh, yeah. Advice, cocktail, recipe, conspiracy, and insult. And if you go through, it'll loop back. There's no way to go back once you go into a menu. So if you accidentally hit it, just kind of go through that. Lastly is the NFC. So if people want to learn how to build a project, they can take their phone, put it right next to it, and they'll have a little thing for a link to the GitHub for this. Or if they want to learn more about Azure OpenAI, on this side is another link that will go into what is Azure OpenAI Service. Okay, whenever you are done with this, you can pull this off, double click on the power button, and that will turn it off. After that, you'll just need to charge it in here. The battery does come out. I'm going to see if I can give a cable so that you can easily put it in here. And that is it. Thank you.